MaryvilleSaints.com and Maryville Saints Vision. I'm Jim Powers, the voice of the Saints, and welcome to our coaches interviews, our series that we're going to be doing every week, talking to all the great coaches here at Maryville University. And joining us now is the cross-country coach for both the men and women, Micky Kaufman. And coach, it's been a long off-season for you guys and a preseason. It all gets ramped up on Friday when you head over to Forest Park for the big cross-country festival.
Yeah, we're really excited for this meet this year. The Division II started off a little bit late with our season, and then our first meet got canceled due to some of the construction we had on campus. So going a little bit later than usual, so all the guys and girls are really itching to get after it this weekend.
Talk about the course down at Forest Park. I know it's the same course that they've used for years, and it's a very challenging course down at Forest Park.
Yeah, it's a course that was used for the United States Cross Country Championships in February. They have this meet there every year. I think this is 7 or 8 years running that Big River has hosted this particular event. It's a very, very challenging course, as you said. Typically, a lot of times, they don't cut the grass quite as well as a lot of other courses, and so it can be considered a true cross-country course out there, but there's also some different ways they run it as well, where it might be a little bit faster than usual, too. So they kind of have 3 or 4 different courses they use in that particular location.
And it looks like the weather, at least looking forward throughout the week, we're not going to have the 98 degrees like we have out there today. It's going to be around the low 80s. It's going to be perfect conditions for the runners.
Yeah, as long as the humidity keeps down a little bit, it should get to be very great weather. I was a little bit scared last week because it was looking like high 90s to mid 90s for most of this week, and it looks like by midweek it's going to start to cool off a little bit.
Talk about the training in this weather too. Obviously, we've had a great summer for the most part, except for maybe the last 3 to 4 weeks to where it's really, turned up the heat a little bit. Talk about training compared from the beginning of the summer to now, where we're battling 95, 96 degrees.
Sure, it's all about acclimation. So the runners get out there, we have to run in it, we have to train in it because that's what we're going to race in, but we have to take some extra precautions as well. The rest of the summer went great for all the guys and girls because of the great weather that we had all summer long. It was 80 degrees, 85 degrees, wasn't really getting into the 90s, and bam, August hit, and boy, it's been warm since we reported for camp. So
let's talk about the guys team first. Some great young men coming back from last year's team. Some great leaders that you're going to be counting on a lot moving through the GLVC schedule and then hosting the GLVC Conference Tournament later on this fall.
Sure, we have kind of 3 guys who have really proven themselves so far, and all 3 of them are returners. Freshman Tyler Urich is looking really good too. However, Casey Humphrey's a 5th-year senior this year. We expect big things from him. He's had the best summer training that he's ever had, high school or college, so he's going to be a lot faster than he's ever been. And then Zach Boyle and Kyle Deacon are both looking outstanding for this year.
Talk a little bit about the transition from the high school realm of things to college, what the difference is, because I know you've got a couple really good freshmen that were phenomenal last year on the high school level. What does that jump mean?
The jump from high school to college is you're starting all over again. So you're no longer that senior leader, you're no longer the #1 runner on that team. Now you're starting all over and you're a freshman again, and you got to fight and crawl and make your way back to the top.
Talking about the women's team, obviously same scenario, some great leaders coming back, some veteran leadership, and a couple of really nice freshmen that are looking to make it into the starting lineup.
Yeah, absolutely. We have 2 female freshmen who are really looking to get into the mix, into the top 7 girls, and with the returning class we have, I'm pumped up for this Friday and the rest of the season too. Elizabeth Kiblinger starting off right where she left off in track, and has been looking like our top girl so far, but you never know until you hit the course. So.
And the GLVC Tournament going to be right here at Maryville this coming fall. That's got to be a great thing, not only for the university, but for your program. Being able to just tell your kids, hey, you have the opportunity to win the conference championship right here on your home course.
Yeah, and it's going to be at Forest Park as well, so that's the prestigious course in St. Louis, and that's where we wanted to run it. So especially for my seniors who have been here 4 or 5 years, they're really excited to be able to have that course at home.
I know the fun thing is I get to go out to Terre Haute for the cross-country nats, and I get to see, just the wave of runners coming down and just the great conditioning, and that's what cross-country is all about. A lot of people think you just get out there and run miles, and that's not even close to cross-country, competition.
Yeah, our training, we have a lot of exercise physiology involved, and that's I'm very strong. That has a lot to do with my background and my education as well. So sometimes I'm talking to the team, and I have to dumb it down a little bit for them because they'll look at me and they'll say, "Coach, what are you talking about?" So it's that whole simple ain't easy or KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So they have to tell me that sometimes.
No doubt. We'll make you good luck on Friday. We'll talk to you next Monday. Hopefully we're going to hear about some great performances from the big cross-country classic over at Forest Park this Friday afternoon.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're really looking forward to it, and I expect to have a great meet.
Outstanding. Coach Micky Kaufman, the head coach of the cross-country teams here at Maryville. We'll talk it over with him next Monday as we meet with all of our coaches every week to bring you into the loop of what's going on with Maryville Athletics. Thanks so much for viewing us on MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. I'm Jim Powers. Have a great week and go Saints!